Yes, they do.
So
very heavy on the magic damage and very heavy on the AoE.
We'll see if that helps or hurts them.
Whereas the blue team has a lot of AoE as well, but I think they'll have more control of the team fights. They do have Rumble's ult as a zoning tool. They'll have Glitter Lance's, Kale's ult, and Jarvan's Cataclysm, if used correctly, can split teams or put them in really bad positions. So right out of the gates, looking at what they're buying, very interesting start on Ken, and he's going with that red elixir.
Welcome
Yep.
to Summoner's Rift.
It's going to be interesting. So if they do invade the red buff and go for the level 2 gank, it'll probably just result in a flash and the red elixir being used, and there probably won't be a first blood unless if Kennen's not paying attention.
I also want to note that both 80 carries are taking utility masteries.
Yep.
So not defensive, most likely.
Both 80 carries, probably 2109.
And they both start Dorans.
Yep, double Dorans and double biscuits.
That seems to be the most optimal start these days, Doran's Blade.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boots,
we
I think,
do
at the
just
pass.
see a ward going down. Who bought that ward? Must have been Lulu.
J4 starting 4 health, 1 mana. Is that typical?
No, the mana potion is not really needed because you start blue buff most of the time, and even if you don't use your skills enough where you'll go out of mana.
Okay,
So he's probably planning to jungle for an extended period of time even after his buffs go away.
pretty tame start. I guess Maokai, as you said, not really an invading champion.
Yeah, but I'm surprised blue team didn't go for the red buff or something.
Okay, they're gonna break it up, make sure Maokai gets the full experience for that.
So this is where the important or the smiteless blue will come into effect for Maokai. If they give it to him, and Jarvan also gets one, I wouldn't be surprised to see Jarvan try to look for Maokai in his own jungle, maybe try to take his red.
This is some next level shit right here. MF and Lulu double teaming Slim Shady's Swain.
Alright, so that's actually not too bad an idea. Swain, good at, 1v1s and just laning in general, but
That missed.
when you put it into a 2v1, it's not very fun for Swain.
And Rem is opting to take the 2v1 on his end.
Yeah, Kale's okay at the 2v1, not the best. Oh, he does get rooted, but that doesn't matter. There's no follow-up, and he's level 1, so...
Yeah, Grave just wants to CS right now.
So this will be interesting. Ken and Rumble kind of exchanging blows. Rumble getting beaten up by the creeps.
J4 low, taking his red, but he should be fine. Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, I thought J4, since they put a ward in the enemy jungle, would have went for Maokai's red instead. So that's a very interesting move. He's probably looking to gank right here, but it is warded.
I think they see him, right?
No, now they probably caught a glimpse of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, the minion sight range is
Trying to bait
stupid.
them in.
Yeah,
Here he
bait him
comes.
in, but that's not going to work.
No.
The root's down, but it doesn't matter. It's not worth blowing flashes over. They're still fighting.
Zyra Flash. What the hell? Okay.
Very interesting. Purple team should give this up.
Oh, I see why. Kale Flash, that's why.
But yeah, purple team should have gave that up. They did chase Jarvan away, but it would have been really dangerous because he could have just turned around and CC'd them, but Kale was not going to follow. I guess Kale told him to just back off instead of risking the first blood.
Yep.
So Maokai doing his thing, just jungling. He has nowhere to gank because unknown to him, there are wards everywhere for the blue team.
Yep, the new League of Legends meta awards everywhere.
He's gonna... It would be really weird if he tried to gank mid lane, because Swain can't really do anything. Oh wow, he missed the first lance, but he lands the second one. He does lose out on that trade. If he hit both, it would have been fairly even.
That enhanced auto attack. Chunking him.
Rumble needs to be careful. I would expect to see Jarvan take his jungle and pay a visit to top soon.
There we go. Kale finally be able to get some CS under tower.
Yeah, so Kale is down 5 CS from Swain. There's a gank coming mid. I don't like this move.
Yeah. And that was good communication. Swain probably said stop,
Yeah.
and Maokai did not twisted advance. So good last minute communication.
Yeah, it was good communication because you don't want to gank the 2v1 and just make it a 2v2 when you don't know where the enemy jungler is. But Jarvan is headed to bottom. He is spotted out by the ward in the tri-brush. And they'll go after Zyra, who has no flash. That's probably not going to stop him. The cooldowns are coming up.
That was a really good route.
Yeah, it's a good route.
Saved their life.
Just going to beat them up.
Yep.
That is probably going to force Zyra home.
Yeah.
If she stays, Jarvan's probably just going to camp that bush and wait until she thinks he's not there anymore, but Jarvan will make his exit, so she is safe.
Uncle G still has his red elixir as well.
Yeah, Uncle G doing very well.
And Rumble is sustaining, but he is running out of pots soon.
Yeah, he's on even footing in the health potions department. He is behind in CS by a little bit.
Yeah. Ooh.
But things not looking too bad in top lane. So looking pretty bad in bottom for now. I would expect... Well, Maokai's in mid for whatever reason, yet again.
He should just pay like the top lane a visit or something.
I mean, Rumble's pushing up all the time. He really should... Well, not all the time, but he's pushed up. He's been pushed up for a little while. So he really should have paid a visit. Meanwhile, Kale is probably just going to have to give up a lot of damage. There's a big gank going down in mid. But there's all kinds of chaos going on. All kinds of summoners blown.
Swain forced a flash.
Yeah, Swain forced the flash. He also blew his ignite.
Yeah. MF still has barrier.
Yeah, pretty much all the summoners still up for the blue side except for exhaust.
Yeah, so that's a good thing, I guess.
Whoa! I don't know if that was a good idea. That's a first blood. Yep.
That
was a pretty... That's a pretty funny bait right there by Misfortune and Lulu. Baited Maokai to his doom.
Yeah, Maokai clearly not anticipating that barrier was up because he probably wouldn't have did that if otherwise.
Yep. And top is just the same old, same old. They're just farming. There hasn't been any interference top yet.
Uncle G with some good mechanics on Kennen. It is not the easiest thing in the world to farm with Kennen under tower.
Alrighty, in the first tower of the game taken. Should be good news for blue team.
Yeah, well done.
They will probably head back and send Kale back to the mid lane.
Ooh. Yeah, both tops haven't backed yet. They have no reason to, honestly.
Yeah, whereas
good route. You get some
Kale
damage.
Is getting eaten up, but it's not too bad. There's no threat of death, and she is 6, so...
Yeah.
And meanwhile over here, he misses both of his E's. And we'll just put some damage down on Uncle G.
Purple team really needed to take that tower to make the 2v1 trades worth it. But now it's too late.
Yeah, alright, so now Swain has blue. When Kale goes to mid, it's not going to be fun for Kale because he has the blue.
Uncle G needs to be careful.
Yeah,
he has
Uncle
that
G.
red pot, but...
Oh, what the...
Oh.
Very interesting gank.
Kale going for like an okie doke gank.
Kale kind of fainted going back and then just looped around through the tri-brush.
But that was... The area was warded though, I believe.
Yeah, there's a pink ward in the river bush. And here comes Maokai for whatever reason, wards Dragon. And there's a counter ward by the blue team. Swain's headed to top.
And
he
they
wants to
know it.
gank, but blue team already knows. So
Good deep
Rhinoceros got plenty of time. Push that wave and just leave. Wasting Swain's time.
Yeah. That was a really good deep ward by...
Yeah, by the blue team.
Was it warded?
Yeah, this is warded. I don't know if it still is. It looks like it is.
Okay.
But even so, he does have a ward in the try.
Yeah. Regardless, though, good communication.
And it looks like Kale's going to get her blue as well. The root misses. That's big.
Oh, Zyra's taking big damage.
Zyra gets chunked and will die. And Graves should really leave. They both have ultimates, and that could result in a dive on Graves. Uh-oh.
Okay.
He hit about half of that ult. That's not good.
Yeah. And they have a fresh wave coming. Graves probably can't hold it.
Graves needs to leave Lulu's probably going to want to dive soon.
Unless he ults the wave just to get them off, but...
Ooh, Uncle G still didn't go back. And that that Rumble just cooldown based, not even energy. Just showing how gay that is. Really.
Yep, showing why he's banned so much.
Oh, here's Maokai making an appearance, but not really a threat.
Oh,
that's a very good
J4
route.
is still in tower range.
Yeah, J4 is dead. That was really good.
Oh,
But they'll get the counter kill, but here's
but they should be able to clean this up.
Oh, is he gonna get... He gets Maokai.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
Flame Spitter too strong.
So that was worth it.
Yeah, that is a 2 for 2.
That was worth it.
And
for
Kale
Rumble.
is there at top as well. But a 2 for 2 when it was a 3-on-2, that was worth it.
Yeah.
They rode a misfortune, but nothing will come of it. No follow-up. And I think Misfortune's bullet time should be coming out.
Oh, do you see how much damage that did?
Yes, it did. They're really playing with fire right now. Misfortune is just so
MF
far
just
ahead.
ignoring the support.
Yeah, that's not a good look for Zyra. She's dead.
She's dead.
They don't even care about her passive. Yeah, he's just gonna shoot Lulu.
Yeah.
And this is looking really bad when Misfortune gets ahead. Oh, when it rains, it pours with that woman.
I see what you did there, but very.
She's going for that Bloodthirster.
Yeah.
That ult is gonna hurt that much more.
Especially with a comp like this.
Yeah, and the
too.
next item is probably going to be a Black Cleaver. And they're probably taking a look-see at Dragon. Maokai better be careful before he gets his face shredded. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that. They know
Okay.
Swain's here. I don't like that move.
Okay, Jarvan. That was a waste of an ult.
I mean, he
think.
ulted. It was... Actually, it wasn't a waste. He did get Maokai's flash, so it was not a waste.
Oh, I didn't see that. You're absolutely right.
Uh-oh. This could be
Whoa,
bad.
okay.
Oh, she does juke the root. That's
Jukes
good,
the root.
but she needs to leave.
That's fine.
It's a 4v3. No, 4v4, but they are down in ultimates, I think. Lulu's Wild Growth is not up, and neither is Jarvan's Cataclysm. Zyra's ult should be coming off of cooldown relatively soon.
As the battle for the pink wards rages.
Woo!
That ult.
It's doing so much damage. Very good plays going around.
Blue
That's
team.
a dead Graves. Wasted flash. He
Yeah.
died anyway. That's a free dragon.
Yeah, well played by the blue team.
Yeah, very well played. It's a free dragon. Swain taking the refund on the pink ward. Small consolation seeing as they lost 2 people and dragon.
And now it's like a 5k gold lead at only 12 minutes. It's very,
So
very
things
big.
are looking really bad. Farm-wise, across the board, Graves is getting crushed.
Yeah.
He's down 4 kills, 1 assist, and 32 CS. Top is relatively even, although Rumble did get 2 kills, not 2 assists, so he is ahead by a fair margin.
Yeah.
Maybe about 500 to 600 gold.
Let's take a look at the items real quick. Looks like Graves is opting. He went BF sword first, and now he's going what I believe is probably the makings of a Vamp Scepter.
Yeah, he's gonna go for Bloodthirster.
Yeah.
Since his AD scaling so good, we got teleport by Kale going in for a top. They want to get that Uncle G cannon.
Nice ult.
Very nice ult.
Well
very,
timed.
very well coordinated tower dive.
Yeah. Makes Kennon's ult completely useless.
Yep, it'll just be a stun with no damage, and that basically neuters his damage when you do that.
Yep.
So Kale with that Gnasher's Tooth already.
And it looks like Rumble's going for the Leandries. I don't think they can fight this.
Maokai clearly not paying attention that Rumble is still there. I mean, Swain
is here. See if he can make a play.
Good flash, but Kale's dead. She did get popped up.
Very nice.
So it's a quick pickup right there. I don't think they should do this. Oh, the damage.
Oh
with
my
that
gosh, the
Bloodthirster.
deeps.
Yep, the damage with a Rumble double kill. Can they get Swain? They get
do
Swain
shut her
as
down
well.
at least.
Yep, they get the shutdown bonus. So that's a 3 for 2 total in top lane.
Yeah.
And it's probably also going to be a tower. So things not looking good for purple team.
Yeah, it's like they killed MF, but the damage was already done, and then Rumble cleaned up anyway.
Yeah, I mean, right now, for every inch that the Ching Chongs get, they're giving up a mile.
Yeah.
since they are AoE, they are expected to have the weaker laning phase, but right now they really need to group as 5 and fight with all of their ultimates up.
Interestingly enough, I noticed that MF did not use her red pot in that fight. That may have helped her live.
I'm not sure she even had it. I think she might have bought it while she was dead.
No, I'm positive that she had it before the fight. I just there was just so much going on, I didn't get time to mention it.
Maybe she didn't think it would help, although I think clearly it would have helped. She probably would have lived if she used it. But anyway, the advantage is still theirs. They do root MF yet again, but I think Zyra should have learned by now that rooting MF is not all it seems to be. Swain putting down a good chunk of damage on MF, but she has Bloodthirster and will just lifesteal it off of the Wraiths or creeps.
Yeah, right now, like, the purple team have, like, no power compared to blue team. Blue team is just not afraid of them at all.
Yeah, blue team is not afraid. Purple team has no control over anything right now. Blue team is just running all over the place doing whatever they want because they have basically no aggressive wards, no vision.
Yeah.
Except in the top.
Okay, so MF will take the red, making her even more dangerous.
I mean, right now I would expect blue team to group up soon.
What do you suppose that pickaxe is going to build into? Last Whisper, probably?
The pickaxe, yeah, probably Last Whisper. That's the only thing I could think of. If he goes Infinity Edge, that'd be really strange in my opinion.
That'd be real man mode.
Oh my, the double ward, but there's a pink ward in there, so it doesn't matter. And Kale getting blue yet again, and that is bad news, because Kale now has max CDR, which means E is pretty much up all the time.
So she's effectively ranged.
Yeah, she is effectively ranged.
Yeah.
And does lots of magic damage.
With the damage that blue team's putting out, and with their ults, the towers are not going to provide much cover for them.
Yep, but the game's not over yet.
Purple team.
Purple team's forte will be team fighting, and their ults are all up. So if they can coordinate a team fight, they can easily 5-0 the enemy team. They just need to get the right fight, and the fight should be right now, in my opinion, because they have the tower still there. We got that double red buff going on, Misfortune with it, and Jarvan's one just running out.
They might be trying to wait out the buffs, I'm not sure.
I'm not sure what they're doing. I mean, their lanes are pushing out, so it's fine for them to just derp around mid. Whereas blue team is going to be forced to act soon. I would not be surprised to see a forced tower dive right now.
Oh, Maokai taking so much chunk. That's huge.
Kennen was taking a look-see, was thinking about going in, but Kennen didn't go Zhonya's, which is kind of disappointing to me because he really needs it in this team comp.
Yeah.
He is basically the crux of their team fight. He's the one who will try to stun everybody and just put the hurt on while everybody else just gets free ults.
And there, like you said, the purple team's lanes were pushing out, so they got something for nothing.
Yep. Now they're going to try and put some damage on this tower while the enemy team is split up. Kale's teleport should be up already.
It indeed is, so they need to be... They can't get too creative right here.
Yeah, they know where Misfortune is though, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him just start a fight like right now. Although their initiation is not too good, barring flash ult from Kennen. Yeah, and they don't want to fight under a tower, especially with Kale with teleport.
Kale's sitting on a lot of gold. In fact, the whole blue team is sitting on at least 1,000.
Oh, this looks like a forced tower dive.
Ooh, J4.
No, they're just putting the poke down, but every second wasted is a second that Kale gets to beat up that top tower. It should be going down soon.
Looks like they're heading up there to stop her, but I don't think they can do anything.
I mean, Kale's just hiding in the bush and teleporting to Dragon, so
smart play.
That's gonna be a free Dragon for the blue team.
Yeah, and they did not know that she teleported, right?
Yeah, I don't think they did, so... actually, that ward just spotted that Kale's there, so they know she burned her teleport.
Oh, okay. Whoa, J4 going hard in the paint.
That was a decent Cataclysm. It locked 2 people in, so That's a jib on Zyra, and Kale and Misfortune just so big it doesn't matter already.
Oh, he missed, but
No, it's fine.
doesn't matter. I think
Yeah.
they could
Yeah,
get
they're
it.
gonna kill him.
Yeah, nice job. Ryan thought about just trading kills, but his team was like, nah, we got this.
Yep, very good. 4 for 0 plus the dragon, and it's gonna be 2 towers and an inhibitor maybe. Yeah, it's gonna be an inhibitor.
I'm not sure if the Ching Chongs could do anything at this point.
Been destroyed.
Oh no, they'll let the inhibitor stay because the res timers are too short. But yeah, right now it is looking a little too grim for them to come back. They are down 11.1k gold.
Rumble going has a needlessly large and a health crystal.
Interesting items.
Wonder what
but,
the health crystal's for.
but yeah, things just not looking good. I mean,
Oh my,
The
Lich
item-
Bane.
the item difference is just so big. Lichbane Kale, very interesting.
Yeah, and Misfortune indeed going for the Last Whisper early.
Yeah, she's
For
already a
going at top
Last
speed.
Whisper and a Vamp Scepter up on Graves. And that is not where you want to be as an AD carry.
Yeah, and J4 getting lots of health from all his items and the locket.
Alright, so we do have 4-man on Rumble. We get the shutdown bonus.
Yeah, and it goes to Graves, which is pretty good.
That's going to help. They can't Baron because Swain is at bottom. I think it'd be suicide if they try.
They're just clearing it.
Yeah,
I
they just
think.
need to clear it out since they have the pink ward there. But it'd be suicide to try to Baron because Kale and Misfortune are still up. Yeah, they gotta run. So look at that damage. That's just what?
Oh, Zyra's
Oh,
caught.
Zyra's dead meat.
Yeah, she's gone.
Yeah, they're just gonna let her die.
It's like they can't even peel for her at this point because of the Q and the splash damage.
So that's gonna be a Baron call for the blue team, I think. Nope, they're just gonna go for the open inhibitor.
Yeah, they could probably just bulldog the inhibitor at this point. That is to say, just run up and take it.
Yep, they're just gonna bulldoze all those minions, go for the inhibitor, and then swing back around for Baron maybe. But Zyra's death timer is really short since it's so early in the game still yet. It's only 22 minutes in. So we'll see what they do. They will take this inhibitor.
Nice move, avoiding the snare.
Good jukes. But purple team should be looking for a fight right now.
They're going for it.
Yep. They're going for it. All the ults being blown. Where is Zyra's
Nice
ult? There's
MF
Zyra's
ult.
ult.
Good positioning.
Yeah, very good positioning by Misfortune. Unfortunately, purple team just so far behind. They don't have the damage in their AoE to just nuke people.
Oh, Rumble getting caught.
no. Oh, good locket.
I think they might be able to take at least a tower.
They'll take one turret. I don't think they can end the game. I don't think they should try for ending the game anyway.
Well, they're
really
going
low.
for it.
Yeah, they're going for the tower. Jarvan having his fun, dunking on people.
Oh, never mind. They should be able to end it.
They exhausted Misfortune, so here's their chance. Woohoo! There's a root going, kinds of chaos everywhere, and the game will end.
So, GG to
GG.
blue team.
Oh, Misfortune's still alive. What do you know? You see, Bobby, she remembered the red elixir. You can see it.